All right, in this video, I'll share with you something which will really make you think how your daily habits can really either make you or break you. Okay, I'll give you a very simple example. Now, if you have been following my channel, you know that I got into the habit of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is whereby you do not eat for a period of time during the day and you give yourself a small window of opportunity where you eat. Now, initially when I started off, it was very hard. So I couldn't skip, breakfast, lunch or dinner. Soon I started off with breakfast. I skipped breakfast. Then I went to lunch and dinner. Then, I started to eat after 12. Then I started to slowly eat after 3 o'clock. Then I slowly went to 4 o'clock. Then slowly 6 o'clock. And then I managed to succeed at eating after 9. Okay. And that was quite some time. And then I decided I would do something really crazy. And if you have followed my channel, you know that I did a 3-day food fast, no food. I did 5 days. Then, to my surprise and to everyone's surprise, I was surprised the most. I did not eat for 11 days. I never thought it was humanly possible. But I managed to survive. I was at my lightest 57 kilos. And it was like, wow. And I think it was at that moment where I became overly confident and I believed that I could do it again. I tried it again. I did not last for more than 4 days. Okay, you're aware of all this. Now, after I stopped that, I decided to go back to, the same intermittent fasting. But here's something that's strange that happened. You must have seen in my videos, I'm drinking that chai, kadak chai, that tea. And here's problem that happened because of this kadak chai. I would generally break my fast at 9 o'clock. So that means after 9 only, I would have sweets or chocolates or tea or whatever. Now, if you try having tea before you sleep, you will not get any sleep. Okay. And when I would order tea, I wanted to enjoy my tea. So instead of 9 o'clock, I decided I'll break my fast at 6 o'clock. Okay. And I'd start having tea at 6. Now, very soon my body started to get used to having that tea at 6 o'clock and started yearning for that sugary explosion of milk and tea and caffeine. And from 6 o'clock, before I knew it, I started to have tea at 4 o'clock. And like that, it went to 3, and very soon it started to become, okay, I'll start having tea at 12 o'clock. Now, that is the first problem. The second problem is when you have anything that is sugary, that is milky, that has carbs, you'd also feel hungry to eat something salty and something, that complements the opposite end of the taste. So I would have, initially I would have pistachios, I would have walnuts, I would have almonds. Slowly it moved to, I would have, crisps, salty crisps. That was there for some time. And very soon I started to develop a sweet tooth, which came back. I started to eat a ball with chocolate filling of nuts, dry fruits, covered with white melted chocolate. And guess what? From being a guy who could eat only after 9 o'clock, more or less comfortably, today, I was shocked because right from the time I woke up, I was feeling hungry. I started to eat pistachios, nuts, very soon started eating crisps, then drank the tea I had in a flask. And this is the first time after a very long time today that I actually ate the whole day. I didn't maintain a fast. I just ate. And I've not been feeling very good about eating it, not just because I've not been following my protocol, but also because, I've been eating throughout the day and my body is busy digesting. So I'm not feeling like before. And the funny thing is, when I'm not eating food like before, my body feels very uncomfortable because now it is getting back to the dependency of sugar, glucose, insulin spike. And I was just sitting down and thinking, like, what the hell happened? I mean, for a year, I kept my body in control. I was following dietary protocols. I achieved the pinnacle of success with the 11 days no food. And now slowly I'm getting not just back to my old schedule, I'm getting back to my old habits. I've started to eat food again. I've started to eat sugar again. I've started to have tea again. And I was enjoying the tea Karak Chai series, but now it's started to become a liability. And I literally think of having that sweet tea, milky, this thing, right from the time I get up. And if I do not have something, obviously the body is dependent on the insulin spike, the glucose or whatever the sweet. And I've started to notice that, sheesh man, I'm getting back to my old bad habits. Now, because of that, I'm overeating now slowly. I can feel my love handles growing. I can feel me feeling bloated. And I know for a fact that if I do not stop this, I'm going to go back to my old habits. And I'll tell you this might come as a surprise to you. It is not that easy to just switch off. Like, I've not told this to anyone, but from the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, every single day I've told myself, okay, I'm going to do a full day fast. I'm going to do a 4 day fast. I tell myself I will do a 4 day fast. I will do a full day fast, or I will do whatever day fast. Something happens in between the day. Something happens. Either I feel weak, or I feel tempted, or I feel energy is low, or I feel my throat is cracking up because I've made too many videos, or I feel I'm not in the zone. I will have something. And I give myself an excuse, a justifiable excuse, and I stop my fast. And I'll tell you, the physical reactions are very real. It's not imaginary. The hunger, the pain, the body ache, the lack of energy, the lack of focus, the throat pain, all of it is physical manifestations, real physical manifestations. And I've been struggling to get back to my protocol. It's been a struggle. I've not kept a fixed time frame. Like before, I had after 6 or after 9. Now I'm eating at 4 o'clock. I've started to give my excuse to go take the tea, and 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Uh, and that's not something that makes me happy. Yes, the energy levels, you feel good, is high. Like today I was able to clean a lot of things and do, but I'm not happy about uh, not sticking to my discipline. Now, see, the honest fact is I'm not overweight, or I don't owe it to anyone, or nobody's asking me, or but I want to hold myself accountable to a very high standard. It's not because I'm a coach and I want to inspire others, or I want to be a good role model. You know what's my stance. I give a fuck about being a role model. I care a damn about inspiring others and this and that. I need to be true to myself first, then worry about inspiring the whole world and all that. I'm not feeling good at all. At all. And I wish it was as simple as, okay, make a decision, stick to it. If only it was make a decision, stick to it. In fact, it's come down to a level where today I've just told myself, what excuse am I planning to give myself to not be committed? What excuse? What's my excuse? And I'll tell you, when you feel hungry, When you feel hungry, it's overpowering. Seriously, huh? I'm not joking. It's very overpowering. And for someone like me for whom food has been a weakness, I'm getting back to worse. And I need to hold myself accountable to a very high standard. I'll tell you, every day in the morning, I get up and tell myself, okay, I'm going to start this diet again. I'm going to stick to it. And as the hours pass by, the willpower goes weak, 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 weak. And then as I do work, the temptation becomes stronger, stronger, stronger. And then at some point, either it says, okay, go and just check what is available in the market, or go for a round, or just go get yourself a cup of tea. It's okay, man, just a cup of tea. Or something says, just go check what's there in the freezer, what's there. Or accidentally I bump into something, or something is nagging so much that I literally take the car keys, the motorcycle keys, take the bike. It's like an automated, like as if I'm a zombie, as if I'm in control of, as if some superpower is controlling me. I'm in a spell. I just drive, go bring the tea. I'm not listening. I'm not talking to myself. I keep like a zombie. I keep the cup of tea. I open the tea. Shh. I just keep sipping, sipping, sipping. And then after it's satisfied, I'm like, oh. Then suddenly I come back to conscious and I say, fuck, what the fuck happened here? I'd made this promise to myself. And again, I've broken it. And I've done this for the whole fucking month. I have failed and failed and failed and failed. It's driving me nuts. It's really driving me nuts. And it's hard when you are not accountable to anyone. You don't need to do it. You want to do it. It's not like my health is bad. It's not like it's a matter of life and death. And I know many of you will say, hey man, relax, it's okay. But the problem is, it's not okay. Me, for my standards, it's not okay. I don't know. There are two schools of thought. One is keep trying, even if you keep failing. But then I'm asking myself, then who am I fooling here? Keep trying and keep failing. But what's the use? I'm not being committed. Why am I doing it? Then there is the other side that says, okay, do your best, but then stop fooling yourself now. So should I keep trying and every day keep failing and keep saying, okay, I'll try again? Or should I make up my mind and say, no, forget this, man? Because it's all up here, This is the problem. It's all up here. And this is the hardest thing to control. This. They say, you think with your heart, but it's all processed here. And I really, really, really have to hold myself accountable to a high standard. 4 more days. 4 more days. Don't know what to say, man. Are you going through such struggles? Or is it just me? Anyway, thought I'll keep this real. You guys, some of you look at me and think, self-control, nothing happens. We all go through our struggles. It's just that some of us choose to talk about it, some don't. This is my struggle, and it's not a matter of life and death, but I want to hold myself to a high standard. Anyway, this is a failure, and this is what is really bothering me, and I thought I'd share it with you. Let's see. I have to succeed. We'll figure out a way. Until then, you guys take care. This is me signing off.